here today to talk to you about concussions. Do you know how life-threatening a concussion really is? Concussions are caused by a blow to the head which causes your brain to shake inside of your skull. Concussions are extremely severe and can cause death or disability. According to BrainLine.com, each year, traumatic brain injuries contribute to a substantial number of deaths and cases of permanent disability. A concussion is caused by a bump, blow, or jolt to the head or a penetrating head injury that disrupts the normal function of the brain. The severity of the brain injury may range from mild to severe. There is much more to concussions than the average person knows about. There is one way to receive a concussion, but many situations that can cause them. Prevention and symptoms are key to concussion studies. Anybody can get a concussion, so people need to be aware of its symptoms. Facts about concussions and how they work. A medical name for concussions is a TBI, which stands for traumatic brain injury. When receiving a blow to one's head, it causes the brain to go back and forth, which results in the brain to bounce or twist around the skull. This sudden movement changes the chemical imbalances in one's head and can sometimes stretch or damage cells in the brain. When receiving a concussion, the symptoms can be delayed or immediate, which relies upon the harshness of the injury. There are different symptoms of concussions and the effects that they have on each person who has received one. One common symptom of concussion is when somebody receives one, they suffer memory loss and amnesia. Many people do not know where they are, their name, or the date. Some symptoms include headaches, dizziness, slurred speech, delayed response to questions, and nausea. There are approximately 1.7 million traumatic brain injuries per year in the United States, according to the CDC. The number of concussions is growing as told by the American Academy of Pediatrics. They have reported that emergency room visits for concussions ages 8 to 13 years old has doubled, and concussions have risen 200% among ages 14 to 19 in the last decade. After receiving concussions, you must know how they work and the effects of concussions. Receiving a concussion is common, and a person can get one from sports or certain activities. Most of the time, concussions can happen when someone receives a bump, thrust, or jolt to the head. In certain cases, the person receiving the concussion may not go unconscious. A headache is the most common symptom of concussions. In the sport of football, one of the most common injuries that they have is the second highest rate of concussion in sports. The CDC in Atlanta is one out of every 10 injuries is linked to concussions. Different companies are trying to research and develop new technologies to help prevent rates of concussions. Different cases of concussions can vary in side effects and how long they affect each individual. There are some people who suffer for a long time with mild side effects. A concussion takes a toll on your brain and can change your life. This is why everyone needs to know about how to prevent a concussion. How to prevent concussions. One way researchers are trying to prevent concussions is by making a turf that has shock absorbing technology that will be safer to athletes. A few companies and major NFL teams have been communicating worldwide to get this issue solved. The NFL has been very aware of this issue of concussions and have been taking initiative. According to the NFL, in 2016 they prohibited crackback blocks by backfield player in motion, even if he is not more than 2 yards outside the tackle when the ball is snapped. Concussions are widespread in the world and need to be taken very seriously. Having precaution of any situation can help prevent this injury. Every day, concussions are being researched and being found more damaging than they thought. I think that with this new knowledge of concussions, researchers can find new ways to prevent and make sure that the extreme consequences of concussions are being understood by others. From reading this paper, you will now be aware of all the dangers of concussions and also be prepared in case you have endured this injury. Thank you for listening.